Hello everyone and welcome to this video. Today I'm going to show you how to crochet this lovely bag. I hope you enjoy. I try to make it as simple as possible. And always, if you enjoy me, please subscribe and like this video. Make a comment below if you want to. And without further ado, let's get into this video. So first off, you're going to need a crochet hook at 5mm, and you can also use a 4mm. Back bottom in this leather with these holes in it. I just bought mine from eBay. There's a link below, and also the yarn I also bought from eBay. And it's a lovely color changing color. Right, so now here I'm just making a knot to start the work like this, and just pulling the hook through the middle hole in the shortest side of the back bottom. Now the opposite side, just pull the yarn through so you have 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull that through, and that is a single crochet. And that's all we're going to do for this entire bag. And in the next gap we also just do 1 single crochet, so that's pull the yarn through, pull the yarn through, and then you have 2 loops, yarn over, and then pull that through. And that's it, you guys. In the next hole we're going to do 2 single crochets. So yarn over, pull through, 2 loops, yarn over, and pull that through. And we're going to do that one more time in the same gap, just like that. And in the next loop we're just going to do 1 single crochet, and all the way around we're going to do 1 single crochet and then 2 and then 1. So it's really easy. Now if you find this a bit difficult, you can use a 4mm hook in this first round. It will make it a bit easier. But yeah, I'm just showing you here, and just do this sequence all around. Just ignore the first hole we did, and I will meet you back up when you're done that. So like that, we now done the entire round, and you have something that look like this. We're just going to finish the round off by putting another single crochet in the first little hole on the back bottom. Just trying to get the tail out of the way. Yes, and putting a single crochet in the same gap as we started in. Like that. And that is the end of the first row. So now in the second row we're going to go the opposite direction, which I try to show you with my crochet hook. So yeah, we're going to just put the yarn on the other side. And we're just going to do single crochets in this next round in every single loop. I'm going to do that for all the rounds. So just yarn over, pull that through, 2 loops, yarn over, and pull that through. And that's a single crochet. So we're going to do this in all these. Super simple, really easy to do. Just yarn over, 2 loops, pull that through, and do this sequence all around. So I just finished up this second round. We have something that look like this. And we're going to finish the round with just making a single crochet where the little tail is. That can be a big snag, but just try to do it. Just yarn over, pull that through both loops. Try to hold the tail away. So now in this third row, just gonna just join the rows, but just making a single crochet in the next loop. Not do a slip stitch, just do a regular single crochet. I'm just trying to hold the tail between. I'm trying to show you how to do that so that you can just cut it off and it will just be hide in your bag. Just doing single crochets and hiding the tail. So just like we just did in the second row, just do single crochets all the way around. So just one single crochet in every loop in this row, and just trying to hide the tail. So you want to do 6 rows in total, and when you get to this point, you're just going to crochet over this little unevenness, if you can say that. So just finished doing my 6 rows with just single crochet, and I'm right back where we started. So now we're going to do something a little different. We're going to put another single crochet in the middle of the shortest side on the back, so you have 2 there to do that increase, and we're also going to do it in the opposite side where I am pointing. So there, just single crochet all the way across, and down here we're going to put another increase, so that's 2 single crochet in 1 loop in the middle. It doesn't have to be precisely in the middle. Mine is a bit unevening as the back goes on. So I'm just did the 2 single crochets, and I'm just single crocheting down to the other side. So now I'm going to reach the other side, and we're going to do another increase by just doing 2 single crochet in 1 loop. So I'm just adding 1 right there, just like that, and then I'm going to single crochet all the way across to where we did the first increase. So just single crochet to that point, and in the next round we're just going to do single crochets in all the loops, no increase. So that's how we're going to do the rest of the bag. In every other row we're going to do the 2 increases like I just showed you, and then we're going to do a row of single crochets. So I really hope that makes sense, you guys. If you have any questions, just type them below and I will answer, but it's really simple. I'm trying to show you here. I just did the increase and then a row of single crochets, and I'm doing another increase, so it's every other row you do the 2 increases like this. Then you're just gonna continue like I showed you with the single crochets to the other side and another increase. So now I've finished the bag. It has the length that I want it to be. So you just go ahead and do as many rows as you want to. Just finish it off like I just showed you. And I'm doing the handle, so I'm just making a knot and chaining up 5. And then an extra, that's gonna be our little side chain thing. Yes, and now we're gonna do a single crochet in the 5 loops, skipping that first one from the hook. And this is really easy. It's a really simple handle to do. Now I just did the 5 single crochets, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to chain 1 and flip it around and do another 5 single crochets all the way across, and we're going to do that 3 more times, so in total that's 4 rows. Like this. And now we're going to join it as a little circle. So I'm just making a slip stitch, no, not chaining 1. So I'm chaining 1 and then I'm attaching it by going into the opposite corner and making sure that it's 5 loops. So I'm making a slip stitch. And now all you're going to do for the rest of the handle is just go into each of these little loops that you now have from the inside of the circle and grab the yarn and just making single crochets. And make sure you have 5 loops all the way so it doesn't go and be uneven. But it's really easy and fast to do. Trying to show you here. Now when I get to the point where I gathered it, I'm just going all the way through and pulling that up and making a single crochet just to make a nice loop. I just keep doing single crochets in the 5 loops, round and round and round, so your handle is however long you want it to be. As you can already see, it's starting to get this shape. So I'm just continuing this until I have the length that I want. So now I've finished with my handle. It's the length that I want. I'm just gonna do the same end in this side. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna chain 1, and flip it around so you go the other way on the other side as we did all the handle and making single crochets in the 5 loops so it's get more of the flat shape that we started it with. I hope that makes sense. I'm trying to explain and show you so it makes sense. And you can see it's already getting more of the flat shape at the other end of the handle. So I'm going to chain 1 and do 2 more rows like we did in the opposite side. And then we are done with this handle. So now that's done, and I'm just cutting the yarn off. And that is the yarn I had left. I already did the other handle. So I almost used completely both the rows. I don't know, used both of the yarn knittings. So I'm just showing you in speed mode how I sew it on. It's really simple. So I didn't feel I didn't needed much explaining to that. Just pinning it on and sewing back and forth all the way through the bag. Making sure it's lined up. Just doing that. And that's how I sew them on. So just did the other ones off camera, and now I have the zipper, and that's also very simple. I just hand sew this on, just aligning it with the bag like this, and then you just want to sew back and forth with like hand stitching. It's really super easy, and that is optional if you don't want a zipper in your bag. If it's too much of a struggle, then just go ahead and do not do that. You can also just sew a press button in if you prefer that. But here I have sewn my zipper in, and it looks like this, and the bag is done. So thank you all for watching, and please subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this, and like this video if you want to see more tutorial like this. So thank you, I really appreciate it.